In the wake of Operation Sindoor, there is now tremendous outrage as to why India is slated to play Pakistan in the 2025 Asia Cup. India and Pakistan are going to clash maybe not once, maybe twice, or most likely thrice if they make it to the final. Why isn't India boycotting the Asia Cup match against Pakistan, or why not boycott the entire tournament? Well, that is only something that the BCCI or the government of India can answer at this point in time. But does India have the power to do it? If you look at it in the past, when it comes to the Asia Cup, one edition was boycotted by India, and that was in 1986. Now, remarkably, the 1986 Asia Cup was not boycotted by India over Pakistan. It happened because of Sri Lanka. Now, how did India-Sri Lanka tension spill over into the Asia Cup? Well, you have to understand the context of 1986. In 1985, India had toured Sri Lanka and they lost a series against them for the first time. Bad umpiring was considered one very minuscule part of it. But behind the scenes, when you look at the broader picture, the LTTE Sri Lanka conflict had really escalated. In 1983, due to the Black July pogrom that had happened, the war began in full earnest. And in 1985, when you look at it, the Anuradhapura massacre that had taken place had deteriorated significantly, and that is why LTTE and Sri Lankan army were at a full-scale war. Now, India had tried to broker a peace between the LTTE and the Sri Lankan government in Thimphu in 1985-86, but it didn't work out. Now, fearing the security situation that was going to crop up in the aftermath of it, the government of India at that time in 1986 told India that you cannot travel to Sri Lanka, and that is why they decided to boycott the Asia Cup and didn't travel to Sri Lanka. However, cricketing relations between both continued. They were playing more than a couple of ODIs every year, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1990. But when you look at the system of boycott, not just 86, strained diplomatic ties between Delhi and Islamabad ensured that India, when they hosted the tournament, Pakistan did not travel. And that is why it was reduced to just 3 nations at that point in time. So there is a history of boycott when you have to look at India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka remained the only team to have played in all editions of the Asia Cup. Pakistan didn't play in 1990, India didn't play in 1986. But at that time, the government gave some advisory that the security situation was not good in Sri Lanka. Here, in the aftermath of Operation Sindoor, will the government consider people's emotions at this point? Because how could you play cricket in the aftermath of a deadly terror incident that happened in Pahalgam? But when you look at past precedents, cricket has carried on. Be it Pulwama, be it Mumbai, every single time, or even Kargil in 1999. India and Pakistan cricket has always taken place, either it be the Asia Cup or it be the ICC tournament. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.